Welcome to another 49ers scouting session. Grant Cohn, Jack Hammer, the unofficial 49er scouts. Today we're looking at Talanoa Hufanga, who I haven't watched a minute of. I'm going in blind, which I like to do. Jack has done his homework. I think this is one of the more interesting guys because he was a first-team All-American. He was very successful in college. He's had injury issues. He could have went higher. I'm curious to see if he's lives up to the hype. He got a gold helmet, Jack. A gold helmet.
Well, the gold helmet guys are supposed to be the best guys, right?
Mm-hmm.
And watching him play, it's really interesting. USC uses him in so many different ways. I know he's listed as a safety, but as we go through this, just take a notice of all the different places that they line him up from, deep safety, like in a cover 3 look to at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes he's almost like in a middle linebacker spot. And the more that I see of him, the more that I think his best role is actually going to be down inside the box playing linebacker.
Oh,
let's take a look.
All right, let's take a look at it. Let's get right into it. Boom. Against my alma mater, which I used to root for, but now that Chip Kelly's the head coach, I just root against him because why not? It's personal. Anyway, let's go back and actually find Talanoa Hufanga because that's really neither here nor there. All right, where is he?
He's lined up. He's in the middle of the field right there. So he's got the little towel. That's one of the ways that you could recognize him.
This towel here?
That's him right there. No,
so he looks like
he's a free safety. Yeah.
Towel with no socks. Got it.
Yeah. But, he doesn't even really look like a free safety. He looks like one of the bigger guys on the field. He looks just as big as the USC linebackers. And he moves like one, too. He really does.
Let's see him from the end zone. Okay, so he's in the middle of the field here. Looks like, built like a linebacker. Looks like a linebacker. Okay.
Yeah. And he runs like one, too. So that's why it's interesting to see all the different places they put him. I think having him in the middle of the field like he was right there really isn't his strength. He's much better down here where he is now, which is down in the – he's down here. Oh, he's up at the top of the screen on this one. Right on the L there. Yep.
Yeah. So I see what you're saying. He does play some, like, linebacker looks for them.
Yeah.
Right
and then they'll have him line up. Yep, they'll have them lined up like that, and then when they motion across, and they adjust their splits, there'll be times when he's going to line up at basically at middle linebacker as well.
Wow. So here he's basically covering this. Well, he's in a zone here.
Yeah, he's got the hook curl zone.
Okay.
There. It looks like.
Okay. Here he is back in the middle again.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's definitely a physical player. It's and we're going to see some good pass coverage out of him. We're going to see a couple that are rough.
Okay, so already we've seen him single high, split safety, and in the box in the first drive.
Yes, all over the place. And here he is again, up at the top.
He was in the proper position for this guy. Reacts on the play. He hasn't gotten tested yet, but we're seeing the different ways they use him.
Yeah. He doesn't really get tested. We're gonna see him make a couple later on in the game. We're gonna see the ball come at him in the passing game a few times.
Isn't one of the other intriguing things about Hufanga that John Lynch drafted him? I mean, John Lynch drafted this guy. You'd think he would know what he's looking at, right?
You'd think so. I mean, this guy, there's a lot of interesting traits about him. I think, there might be. I think he's just a little. I don't know. For a safety, I think he might have a little issue as far as his lateral
coverage
movement.
Yeah,
in coverage, and maybe that's something they feel that they can coach up and improve upon as well.
What do you think about this tackle?
This is a nice one. I like the fact that he kind of loses his footing a little bit, but he stays with the play enough to make the tackle. I think number 30, isn't that Felton? Or number 10, excuse me?
I believe so, yeah.
And so he was drafted this year, I think, in the 3rd or 4th round. So we're going to see a couple of times he gives him fits when he's trying
That's
to.
That's an interesting matchup to watch. A good point. Felton against Hufanga, who went higher and is considered a better prospect. Well, let's see how that goes.
Yeah.
Okay, not involved in this play. He is here.
Yeah. And there he goes back, rotating again over to the top.
Yeah, look where he goes. He goes from the middle of the field.
Yeah, he's reading number 3 at the top, and but he's not watching the ball.
Yeah. Right here. Drops down the box. Now he's playing underneath zone. So they can disguise coverages. You can start him up here and then drop him down, and instead of it being cover 4, it's cover 3 or something.
Yeah, and that's doing this right here. This is kind of the area where he seems like he's the most comfortable. He just seems the most natural when he's down inside the box.
Yeah.
Not really having to run with guys, but be able to play with everything in front of him and go side to side. He doesn't. Yeah. That's where he seems like he's at his best. Even when he's lined up a little bit deeper, we'll see him make a couple of plays out of that, doing that.
Yeah.
He just looks like a natural linebacker to me.
He seems like he'd be a really good fit in a cover 3 scheme as a strong safety in that underneath zone. But in the Niners' new scheme, it's interesting. The safeties play deeper more. I'd be interested to see how he handles that.
Right. Yeah, that would be that for me. I don't know about that. With him, he just doesn't seem like he's got that ability to really be that deep safety that you're going to want to have back there in the NFL.
Right. Be interesting to see what happens there. Here he is. Watch him close.
Yeah. Because he's definitely got good speed and burst, but as far as chasing the ball down, but covering and that dropping back, he struggles there a little bit. And his angles aren't always the best. This is a nice one because he's sitting on this. He's looking for something underneath.
Yeah.
And so he's able to just wait and plant and drive.
Nice hit.
It's a really nice play all around.
Yeah.
It's kind of a schemed up play for what his job is. He's just reading that guy, and as soon as he sits, he's breaking on.
Yeah. Sort of concedes the catch and then hits him hard. Yeah.
Yeah, he's just staring at him. He's not looking at the quarterback at all. So he's just reading that guy, and as soon as that guy sits down, he takes off.
Right. There's another tackle. Seems like a short tackler, a little bit Jimmy Ward-esque in his tackling.
Yeah, You see, I did notice that a couple of times. He's very good at keeping everything in front of him. Usually.
Yeah.
But we're going to see one here coming up that's more Tavarius Moore than Jimmy Ward.
Ooh. Okay.
I think it's going to be the next play after this one.
Okay.
Because now they've got him, they've pretty much got him sitting at high. Yeah, that's going to be the next play. He's pretty much sitting at single high safety now.
Sort of gets dragged on that one for about 5 yards, but okay.
Yeah.
Here we go.
So here so on this screen right here, he just takes a bad angle. Watch his first step is straight across, and he just doesn't have the speed to get there.
Ooh. That's concerning. Hey, see,
he just doesn't have the.
Ooh, yeah. Say it. Go ahead.
Yeah, he just doesn't have the speed, and so that's why I say playing up here like in this kind of a position or playing at deep safety, I think it's going to be a real struggle for him.
My goodness.
Especially with the 49ers, because they sometimes will rotate those guys, so they can't just make sure that he's going to stay in the box. He's got to be able to play both, short and deep.
Yeah,
he's right in the middle of the field here.
Right. It seems to me like you would expect an NFL safety to take a pretty aggressive angle here, right? But the fact that he goes straight across just shows you right away that he doesn't trust his speed, and he still gets beat.
Yeah, his first step I think is going to be straight. Yeah,
and he still can't get
his angle's got to be. No,
his angle's got to be coming down. I would think.
Well, he's late on it. See, the ball.
Late.
If you watch it, go back to it again. Just the ball's in the receiver's hands, and he's still looking at the quarterback almost. Watch.
Oh God! See? What are you looking at, dude? Oh God! Yeah, that's not good. So that's just
No.
okay. That's not necessarily indication that he's slow. It's just a really late reaction.
Yeah, it's just he's not reading it very well, and then his foot speed though also isn't enough to get over there and make the play. He needs to take a better angle. That's kind of what
he can't lift his knees. Get those knees up.
No.
Okay. But he's okay. You guys, good call, Jack. That's concerning. That is definitely concerning.
Yeah.
Can't have him playing single high in the NFL.
No, I don't think so. I don't think that's
can't be your
something
last
that's
line
going
of
to work
defense.
for him.
But yeah, he was really fooled by that little awful. It wasn't even a play fake. Man.
No, he just his head's stuck inside, doesn't see it, and by the time he realizes where the ball is, he just has to get out there and he takes a bad angle.
Okay, so now USC is losing to UCLA because of Talanoa Hufanga. I'm sure he's going to redeem himself. I'm sure he had a great game, but come on, dude, it's UCLA. Chip Kelly. You're making Chip Kelly look good. That is the ultimate sin.
Yeah. Well, then we're going to see another example of it right here. They're going to move him up, and he's going to be playing up at the line of scrimmage. See him right off the edge, and he's got him dead to rights right here, and he's got to attack that upfield shoulder instead and force this up inside. Instead, Felton makes him stop his feet and bounces him.
Yikes. So here he is. Let's see it from the end zone. Oh, man. 2 rough plays in the same quarter.
Yeah, he just got to attack that upfield shoulder. He's got to get a little bit more depth on that so that he has to cut inside because he's in the right spot. He's starting the play correctly. He just doesn't finish it off he needs to make that guy. He's got to make the tackle or force him back inside to the rest of the defense.
Yeah.
This should have been a no gain on this play.
Yeah.
Instead they're at like 6 yards.
Whew, okay. He's gonna redeem himself. Okay. Deep safety there.
Yeah.
He's here.
Yeah, in the middle. Yeah, it's a nice one. I like the way that he's tracking the ball right here, though. He's staying behind him, so he's not going to overrun it, and then he's going to explode up through. That's a nice angle to the ball. It's not a great tackle as far as like an explosive tackle, but it's a nice angle. It's good. Just a really nice play as far as getting there and doing it properly.
It's too bad we can't watch his special teams clips because that's how he's going to play. That's where he's going to play as a rookie. He's going to be on that special teams unit.
I think I could see him, kind of taking over like that Mark Zacha role, as a covering on the special teams. Maybe not necessarily. I don't know, kind of a linebacker / safety guy. I think they're going to eventually be moving him up. I don't see him making the team as a safety really.
Who he reminds me of, and it might just be the hair, Bubba Ventrone.
Oh yeah,
Bubba Ventrone.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about
him. He was replaced like Blake Costanzo as like the special teams all-star on the Niners, or ace, whatever you want to call it.
Right. Yeah, that was like in 2012, 2013.
He was good, yeah, but not exactly someone you want on your defense. More special teams, but we'll see.
Yeah,
maybe I'm right.
That's pretty much all he did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where'd he go? Here.
Yeah,
they really do put him all over the place.
Mm-hmm. This, he does a good job. He's taken on the trapper. He's got he can't raw arm this one because if he does, they can bounce it out if the
right. He has to set the
quarterback
edge.
holds onto it. Yeah, so he's got to set the edge, and that's what he does a good job of it there.
Yeah, good job. Nice. Really does play like a linebacker. Yeah, the closer to the line of scrimmage, the better.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he just moves so much better. Like on this one right there, they have a motion by the time the ball snapped, he's in the middle, basically.
Yeah.
Linebacker there.
No, wait, hold on. Is that him? No, wait. Where was he at?
I think he's right down here. I think he's down here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, plays away from him.
He's up the line of scrimmage again.
Interesting that they use him as inside linebacker, outside linebacker, free safety, strong safety, free technique.
Yeah, they move him all over the place. Here's a pass. Blitzing off the edge.
I like that.
Doesn't really get much. Yeah,
I like that. Kind of like a poor man's Jamal Adams. You know what I mean?
Sure.
He's a pass rusher. He's in the box. You can't really use him in coverage, but he's a playmaker in his way.
Yeah, and he's gonna make plays every once in a while in coverage, but usually it's when he's able to sit and watch and drive on it when he's playing at the safety spot. But when he lines up at the linebacker position, he seems much. It seems like once he gets into that position, when they put him up in that area, it almost looks as though his game speeds up, and I think it's just because everybody around him is a little bit slower there, so he looks faster. If that makes sense. Yeah,
absolutely. And he's not like overwhelmed by the size of the players.
Yeah. There he is again. He's I think it's him right in the middle.
Okay.
Again, nice tackle.
Yeah.
Good job of tracking it. But he plays that safety spot a little bit different. I mean, look at that. He's not even really moving. He's reading it. He's not backing up. He's just watching the play in front of him and reading it and reacting late.
It's nice.
And they play him up pretty close too. He's only 6 yards off the ball, 7 yards off the ball.
Good call, yeah. That's a good point. Not like he's 9, 10, 15, nothing like that.
Yeah, it's not like a normal like the front arrows where they're usually about 12 to 15, I think it is.
Right. Here he is about 11.
Yeah, a little bit deeper on this one.
Yeah, they put him all over the place.
Yeah, so it's interesting. That's one of the more interesting pieces to his game. It's just we're watching him line up in all the different ways that they're utilizing him. I know some people are saying he's who's the other guy at USC that played for the Steelers?
Palomalu.
Yeah, there's no Troy Polamalu at all. That's the farthest thing from what this guy is.
Troy Polamalu is one of the greatest players of all time.
Yeah, this guy's a decent linebacker, I think.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah. Okay, deep here. Probably better than Taylor Mays.
Yeah, it can't be a whole lot worse than him.
Yeah, good point.
I mean, Taylor Mays made some great plays at USC, but once he got to the 49ers, he was.
If I remember correctly, this was before I was covering football or watching tape. But I remember, didn't he line up like 30 yards deep at USC? Real deep.
I don't remember that. I know he made a bunch of plays, but he was just really stiff. That's
super stiff.
That's kind of what we. Yeah, and you see that a little bit with Hufanga as far as that stiffness. That's why I don't know if he's really a safety. That's why I keep going back to. I think that he needs to be playing more up in the box on a regular basis. And we're gonna see him in the fourth quarter trying to cover, and it gets a little sketchy.
Yeah, they've been keeping him out of those situations up to so far.
Yeah.
What we got? Here we go.
This one's going away from him.
What would you call this? Quarters. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he looks strong.
Yeah, he's a strong guy. He doesn't. That's not the. I don't think that's an issue. I just don't think. It's good. Him in coverage is going to be an interesting thing. And from everything that I heard, his OTAs were a little bit of an experience early on with him in coverage and one-on-ones.
Yeah, I saw him against Josh Peterson. It didn't look good. Peterson beat him with a whip route. You know what a whip route is, where it looks like you're going a shallow cross and you stop and bring it back.
Yeah,
I mean, that's a tough one. I mean, Richard Sherman had always had trouble defending that. Didn't really have to very much in that cover 3 system, but in this man coverage scheme that the Niners are using, you're gonna have to cover that. Verrett can cover that. Ward and Tartt can cover that. Yeah, because that's a classic man beater right there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what you're using that for.
Yeah. Where we got? Here we go. Here. Oh, into somebody.
Yeah, big old guy. I think it was a lineman. Gets up.
Yeah. Oh, hello. How you doing?
Look at the size difference between 74 and him.
Yeah. He's like, hey man, I'm just supposed to block you. It's okay. Wasn't personal. Where you at, Talanoa? Over here.
He's in the middle of the field there.
All right, he'll get some action a little later.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. That's nice.
That's a nice read and reaction. Explodes up to the line of scrimmage.
One more time. I liked it.
Not the best tackle. Doesn't really wrap up very well.
Right. He almost lets him go. But at least he triggers aggressively. Remember what Eric
he
used to do in these situations back in the day? Eric Reed, remember this?
Yeah. Yeah. He explodes. He just kind of drops his head and his butt stays up too high.
And you can see why this guy has issues with concussions and separated shoulders. Not the best technique.
No, his pretty much just drops his shoulder. His head comes down. His butt's staying up high. That's part of why he's just grabbing with his arms. He's not really running through and wrapping up.
Right. So he's gonna need to work on that technique. You can see, he's using his body as a little torpedo.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Well, God love him. He's courageous, but you're going to knock yourself out. Okay. Here. Uh-oh. We'll see him run. Pick those knees up. There you go. Slow him down. Good job.
Yeah, there's a much better angle on that one, and then the guy does it. He's got a good angle. He's going to probably make that tackle on the sidelines. He gets slowed up, and he's able to change his angle and get over there and help with the tackle.
Hey, look at him go! Some good knee lift. He can do it. Nice, Talanoa.
Yeah. He's getting in the middle of the field. I want to see him get up more to the line of scrimmage here.
Yeah.
It's on the backside there.
Yeah. Okay. Top of the screen, middle of the field. Uh-oh. That's another one.
Yeah.
That's another one. I don't like him in the middle of the field at all.
No, I don't think he should really be playing there. I mean,
get over there, man. Come on. Run faster. Be faster.
It's all too slow. It's just all too slow for him.
Be faster. Come on. Yeah. Okay. Well, I mean, this is a 5th round pick. I know there's a lot of hype for this guy, and you can use him in specific ways, but not this way. Not in the NFL, man. No.
No, not at all. He's not. He's got to be down, and we're going to see here in a few minutes when they flip sides in the 4th quarter. We're going to see him do some coverage. I think it's going to be a little more interesting.
Now they got him down in the box. Good. This is better.
Yeah, this is basically almost at a middle linebacker position here.
Yeah. Yeah, really. He's now in the B gap? C gap?
C gap, yeah, because they're both spread out. Yeah.
Wow. Okay, now he's back. Uh-oh, he's in coverage. Yeah. See, that's what I noticed him in one-on-ones. He tries to really play with hard leverage and force you to a certain direction, but that's not really. He can't mirror you. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No. He's not. No. This is where he's at his best. Is when he's really trying to force you to go one way or another. He doesn't have that change of direction.
Exactly.
Correct.
That's
But
what
he
he
doesn't have
does.
to
And
change
Josh
the direction
Peterson
of the
got
ball.
him with the whip route. It's like, okay, you want me to go here? I'm pretending like I am. Boom, I'm coming back the other way, and like he dusted him. It was easy. So
Right.
yeah, and that's an undrafted free agent. So something to keep in mind. Yeah, I mean that's the kind of thing I would do if I were trying to cover man to man. Like, yeah, I'm going to try to push you this way, but it can be beaten.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Let's see where he is on this one.
Excellent. Okay. Where you at? Here.
I don't think he's.
Is he out?
Oh yeah, that is him.
Yeah, it is him. Okay.
Yep.
All right, set the edge. Nice. Well done.
Yeah, that's the kind of stuff that where he's at his best is playing up there,
Yeah.
forcing guys inside, trying to force the run.
Yeah. He's a good linebacker, just as he's too small to do it. Why not? Give him a shot.
I don't think he is.
Yeah, why not? If he gets hurt, it's football. You didn't invest a first round pick in him.
No, and I don't think he's too small to play up there. I mean, look at the size of him compared to the other guys that he's around in the secondary. He's so much bigger. He's as big as number 10, who's the middle linebacker.
Yeah, I agree. And when you have him here, he doesn't look out of place at all.
No, not at all. He looks like that's where he should be playing all the time.
Yeah.
Because that drop right there, that's a linebacker drop. Everything about that is a linebacker play.
Absolutely. Now he's basically playing middle linebacker. Nice.
Is that there again? On the
left
right there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Now he's blitzing. Nice.
So you can see how this is how I really think they're going to utilize him. They're going to utilize him as kind of a role, because then when you get into your nickel and dime, he can be another deep. He doesn't have to come off the field necessarily in a nickel, big nickel. Oh, that is you.
Hey, Jack, I'm back. Sorry about that. It happened again. I know, but I'm restarting my computer. I'm not giving up. I'm not done with this. Yeah. So what? It overheated. That's okay. I don't care. Hold on. No. We're not done. Hold on. I'm restarting my computer. Wait a second. You think I would just give up that easily? Absolutely not. Restore my. Yeah, restore all of it. That's right. Thanks. Sorry about that, guys. I'm working with Windows 95. I think it's pretty good. I think it's going to last me a few more months. Sorry, Jack. Give me 2 seconds. We'll be back. This is intermission. Go to the bathroom. Hey, I'm back. Boom. Here I am.
Well,
now that was scary.
Had two of you.
There's two of me. Okay, I'm back. Let me get that screen back up. Hey, everyone. Good to see you again. Grant Cohn. Jeez. I should probably find a solution to that because it happens every other time. Anyway, hold on. Sorry. Okay. We're back. Share screen. Sharing the screen. It happens so often that I don't even panic anymore. I'm like, oh, there it goes. You just restart the computer. Been there, done that. All right. I have no idea where we were in the game. We'll find it. We'll find it right now. Thank you for bearing with me, everyone. Jump to what do you think?
That's right. Your computer. Let's go to like 20 minutes, right around there.
Cool. Boom.
I think your computer's overheating. The people over in the comment section are overheating about the things that we're saying about Hufanga. So I think everybody's a little too heated right now.
Little too heated. Like, is it not getting enough ventilation? Is that the issue? I don't even get it, man. What is the problem? Is it just too much amazingness for one live stream? That might be it. Here, I'm going to blow on it. This used to work on Nintendo when I was a kid.
Yeah. Oh, the cartridges.
Yeah, people don't remember about those cartridges. They would overheat, and then you couldn't play them, and then your day of fun was over. This is kind of ridiculous. Hold on. Let me pause it for a second because I feel like it's going to overheat again. Here. Let's just have a little intermission to think about things. My computer is really, really bad. But, okay, I think we've gotten an idea of Hufanga. If we only did that much, we didn't see the good plays. Let's have a little recap of what we've seen so far while my computer catches its breath.
Yeah.
He's a linebacker.
No, I think
he's a linebacker.
He really is. He's more of a linebacker than a safety. He just doesn't. I don't think he has the speed or the lateral quickness to keep up with guys in coverage as a safety. I just don't think he fits there. He's gonna be a special teams guy. I think that they've talked about that quite a bit. That's kind of the primary role that they have put together for him. And I think on top of that, look at him to be a safety and take over maybe a linebacker position. I think that's his best spot.
Maybe like closing out tabs. I had like 17 tabs open. That's probably tough on the computer. Maybe closing some of the tabs. You know what I'm saying? So, okay, we got that. Here, let's talk about it this way with Talanoa.
You make your computer work almost as hard as your writers. I mean, come on. The computer got 17 tabs.
I know. I got to give it a vacation. So, look, we've laid out what Talanoa Hufanga can't do. But when you're drafting a guy in round 5, you're more focused on what he can do. So let's make the list of all the things Talanoa Hufanga can do for the 49ers in the NFL. Sure.
I think it starts with, I think he's going to be a good special teams player. That's one, because I think he has that ability. I think when you watch him play, he definitely looks like he can play linebacker. He looks much more smooth when he's playing up in the box than he does when he's playing deep.
Yes.
That's number 2.
Yeah.
Number 3, he does a very good job of when the ball's in front of him of attacking. So when he's able to kind of sit back and watch and then break on your route, he has very good quickness. And that's from that standpoint. So those are the 3 things that I think he does pretty well that he would bring to the 49ers.
It also seems like you can use him as a blitzer. He could be a pass rusher in certain situations. There are actually a lot of things you can do with him. It's just keep him out of the middle of the field. Don't have him be like the eraser in the he's not erasing anything. He's exacerbating. He's the exacerbator. Okay, let's go back and check out real quick and see if we can do this. All right, hold on. Let me see if my computer is. It's because it's making less noises, which I think is a good sign. Let's see. Okay, we're back. Yeah, good job. All right.
Yeah, jump to the fourth quarter just so that in case it has more problems, because that's where it's going to get interesting.
This is all we got. All
people are going to want to see his good plays too.
Yeah, it's true. Fair enough. Fair enough. Where are we at? 11:05. Should I go back a little bit? I'll go back a little bit.
No,
Okay, there we go. We're good?
Yeah, you're fine. Yeah.
All right, sounds good. Okay. All right. Where is he here? Oh, yeah.
Right in the middle of the field.
That's 10. Confused. Oh. Okay.
That's him in the middle, correct?
Yeah, here he is. Mm-hmm. Oh, here. On the edge.
Yep. Goes away from him.
Again, outside line. They play him a lot at outside linebacker. Or I don't know. Maybe they just have the strong safety dropped in that position, but same thing.
Yeah, it'd be similar. That strong safety pretty much is like the weak side linebacker in the 49ers.
Right.
And then this is the nice 2-6.
Bingo. See, yeah, this is what he does. He plays with leverage.
Yep, this is kind of what I was talking about.
Giving you the outside and breaking on it. Yeah.
Yeah, where he can sit. He can sit. He's squatting on you, And as soon as you stop and you break, he's got that burst to be able to make the play. We saw it that one time when he was deep and they ran the ball and we saw him burst up and make and get the tackle. You see it now in coverage.
Yeah, it's really nice. Yeah.
So,
he's anticipating it. He's giving it to you. He breaks early. He makes a play.
Right. Yeah. He's really good at that. And we're going to see a little bit later where he's in the same kind of a situation, but where he's expecting the tight end to break on it like that, but he doesn't. And we'll see what happens when that occurs to him.
Okay.
Yeah. So motion away, gets up into the box. This is where you want him to be.
Oh, nice. You know, the Niners have been converting Pac-12 strong safeties into NFL outside linebackers. They did it with Demetrius Flanagan-Foles.
Yes, and that's kind of, this is what he is. He's a safety that should be converted to a linebacker.
Yeah, and it's like as a 5th-round pick, there's no – wow, that's nice again, nice trigger. There's no rush to get him on the field, so you can give him a year to learn the system, learn a new position, and get bigger.
Mm-hmm. And if they can get him doing things like this where he's able just to fire off and go get, keep everything in front of him and fire to go get the ball, that's where he's at his best.
Yeah, that was a really nice play. Now he's playing with confidence. That was decent underneath coverage with help over the top.
Mm-hmm. A lot of grabbing, though. That's the only thing.
Yeah. Yes. He's not going to be good in man-to-man coverage. Let's just be clear. He's not going to. Mm-hmm. They need to keep him out of man. But I mean, like, how much man-to-man coverage do you see Dre Greenlaw do? It's more the safeties in this offense, right?
Right. It is.
It really is. So I mean, I think there are ways that you can avoid that for him at outside linebacker.
It seems like the guys that they end up matching up with man-to-man are the safeties and Warner, and the other linebackers are more of the other. They're not so much in the man coverage.
Agree. No question. Okay, so where is he here? Here?
Yeah, he's coming up the line of scrimmage there. He just seems so much more natural when he's up there.
Yep. And he does seem to make plays up there.
Back into the middle of the field. Not a bad job. He's able to just keep everything in front of him there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one he was lined up close, correct?
Yeah, here he is close again, underneath.
I think that's what we're going to see. I think this is similar to what we're going to see. We're getting towards the end of it now.
Okay.
For this game, correct?
Yeah. Got about a couple minutes left. There he goes.
Just like he's an in-the-box guy. That's where he needs to be.
Well, if you had him next to Warner, you'd have some great hair at linebacker. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I love linebackers with a little haircut popping out. When I was at UCLA, USC had a great middle linebacker named Ray Maluga, who was just terrifying at the time.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. He was good. He had a little hair popping out. I think that's a good look. I don't know what it conveys. I might be a little crazy. I mean, it's the Palomalu look, let's be clear. But he rocked it well. I rocked it back in the day. I had a big fro. I've put it out on Twitter a couple of times. I don't know why I'm talking about that, but I was proud of it. I can't.
Did you like his hair?
Yeah, I like his hair.
Yeah, that's another nice play right there.
He can get a head and shoulders. Sorry. I'm just trying to plan out his career. Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, it's nice. It's nice coverage. It's zone coverage. He's got the flat.
Yeah.
Does a good job of reacting.
There he is again.
This is the one I was talking about where he's got to carry that guy. He's not able to do it.
There it is. Yeah.
So that's where again. That's where his lack of some of his lack of ability shows up.
I
don't know. That's a bad word to use, but just as he doesn't have that explosiveness with being able to run with guys, and he's sitting on it. He's sitting on it, and the guy starts to come around him, and so he's grabbing. He's not really able to grab and run with him.
He needs to play linebacker, not safety in the NFL. He could be a good linebacker. He really could. Give him a year to build up his body. 5th round pick, no rush. I mean, Greenlaw was a 5th round pick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, give him some time. Let him play special teams.
Yeah, absolutely. That was a key rep. I'm glad we got that. There we go. Yeah,
I want to make sure we got to that one because that's one that shows him in man coverage from a linebacker position. It's a tough deal because when you watch him, he really likes, like you said, he likes to play with leverage, and so he's playing with leverage. They're expecting that guy to break, and he runs by him. He's not able to turn with him, and they take him out of the game for a couple plays after that.
Yeah, let's see him.
But I think that's pretty much it because I think they're gonna something happens here.
Okay.
I think they're gonna stop him.
Okay. And UCLA is gonna lose, huh? You don't say. You don't say. Oh, nice! Look at that. That's great. Okay. All right. So I think that's enough. You think it's enough?
Yeah, that's it because they're just in there.
All right. So this looks like to me, I'm guessing they're going to move him to linebacker. I don't know if they've done it officially yet, but I think they will.
I think that would make the most sense. And I think this guy, put him because who is the 3rd linebacker? It was Flanagan Foles at the end of last year, correct? I don't really know who it is.
They also have Aziz Al-Shair, but he plays middle linebacker. He's the backup middle linebacker. They have these hybrid safety outside linebackers that they've been developing.
Yeah, that's true. Aziz is the 3rd guy.
There's another undrafted free agent they had, Sullivan, not Hilliard. Sullivan. Is Sullivan not a 200-pound linebacker? He might be. So that could be the vision right there. It just popped in my head. If you're anyone in the chat, you want to fact check that. I think the Niners signed an undrafted free agent who's a 200-pound linebacker. So let me look it up real quick before I let you go. Sullivan, 49ers. What's his name? Not JT O'Sullivan. Elijah Sullivan. Oh, he's 215. I just got my own article about it. Yeah, he's 215. All right. Well, so he's gonna have to put on some weight, but he can do it. He can do it.
Yeah. 215 is a running back size, and you just got to put on a couple pounds, get in the weight room. They could add that weight. Hopefully, not lose too much of their speed to go with it.
Well, that was very interesting, Jack. Thanks for hanging with me. I'm sorry that my computer has overheated and shut down so many times that you're like, I know exactly what to do in this situation. It happens all the time. But we hung with it, and we got to his good plays, and we saw exactly what he can bring to this team. He's intriguing. It seems like he's definitely an intriguing 5th-round pick.
Yeah, he's got some issues. He's got some things that he can bring to the table for them. So it'll be interesting to see how he progresses through and really where he ends up in September.
Absolutely. Jack, thank you very much. Everyone else, thank you very much. I'm going to be going over to Twitch in about 15 minutes if you want to see me talk and hear me talk about absolutely nothing. Thank you very much, everyone. Take care. Also, all 49ers roundtable in like 2 hours, 5:30. Jack's going to be there too. So see you in a little bit, Jack.
Yep, see ya.